So if you didn't know, there's an internet blackout in Iran, and I have a friend that's not messaging me back, and he lives in Tehran, Iran, and the last message that he sent me, and I didn't respond to him, was that he offered to play Siege with me, and it's a game for those people that don't know, a video game. And I'm making this video to talk about Iran in general, and life, and what's it relating with me. So this friend, I've known him for like 5 years from my ex, and I wish he had a better life, but I didn't know him, and I still don't even know him well. I just knew that he doesn't have a great life. That is, but he's a really positive guy. You know, he's really just regular. You know, he doesn't come across like as if he's so much Iranian, if you know what I mean. But he's the Iranian, and I've just seen a video that's evil. You know, it's the reason why it's making me talk about this. It's I've seen shooting on the rooftops where they shoot unarmed civilian, and some of them are armed. Some of them are creating riots. But most of them are just regular people, you know, just like moms, dad, aunt, uncles, cousins, you know. And you just see people, you know, not from a natural disaster, but you see people, just regular people, dying to bullets from the government, you know, the authorities. And life, you know, it's 2026. Life is not great right now, until now. And we're counting the years. I'm just thinking to myself, like, we're counting the years. Why are we counting the years, you know? Because for the last about 10 years, I haven't felt like curious about the next year. I haven't felt, I don't know what to call it. Before, I think it was 2017, 2015, I was, you know, I was thinking about the year. I was thinking about what's going to be on this year. How is it going to improve? How is life going to be different? But now the years don't matter. The years has jumbled up. It's been we're not heading in a good direction. You know, I don't want to be negative. I swear to God, I don't want to be negative. But we're not heading in a good direction. We're not. We're all struggling. People in the US are struggling. People in Australia are struggling. People, you know, New Zealand struggling. People exiting the country. And we're struggling with money. We're struggling with food. We're struggling to pay rent. I know Turkey because my family background is from Turkey, and there's a lot of people my age that has lost hope on the future, and they got nothing. They got nothing for them. And it's been like this for about 10 years, you know. So it's like, oh yeah, we're used to it because it was a sinking ship. You know, the way that Turkey's ruled is extremely bad. It's like it should be used as a case study as one of the worst running countries in the world, probably, genuinely. And so we've been used to it. We've been kind of expecting it. So it feels weird to be in a country where you're in a country that is so beneficial, so powerful, so like You're blessed, and I feel very, very blessed. Don't get me wrong. I just realized that we've lost a lot. You know, we've lost a lot. The people that are in the UK right now, life was better before. You know, way better. We were very, very fortunate before, and we didn't realize how fortunate we were. I look back, I used to look back even before, like 5 years ago, and I'd say, I wish I ate more food, I wish I went more places, because money was easy, you know, spending it was a massive luxury. Now you're fighting against the money that you're earning. And I don't know what to say, man. Like, I know what to say, but I don't know what to say. We need to start talking. We need to start, I don't know, making videos, making anything. You know, anything matters right now. Any kind of video, I don't care what it is, it matters. Because we're in hell. You know, we're losing ourselves. We're becoming desensitized. I really believe we are becoming desensitized, because when we say we witness something bad, even the word witness has been instilled in us in a way where it's like, oh yeah, I just seen it, you know. I've seen it good, I've seen it bad, and it's not very impactful, you know, because I've seen a lot of stuff even in games, you know. I've seen a lot of stuff, you know, that the kind of newer generations, they're not used to being, and they're more sensitive usually, and they're more like whining, and it affects me. It affects me 100%. When I saw that video, I don't know what to say. You know, regular people, just shot every single bullet, just shot. You know, how does it affect my life? One, my friend is not responding to me because they shut down the internet. They're ending people, and they're saying that these people are against God. Literally, I'm just telling you what they have said. They're executing people that comes against their governance, and I didn't think this could get worse than Israel. And the only thing worse I would think is war. You know, if we're in a world war, it's going to be worse, of course. But this is worse. This is worse. This is worse. It looks to me it's worse than Ukraine, because at least you run away. Here, you got nowhere to run. You have no rights. Your uncles, your parents are affected, both economically, mentally, drained, 40, 50 years. Maybe more. I think it was since 1949. It's when, you know, this system, this corrupt power came into play. I don't want to make any comment about myself in specific. I just want to say that this is grim. This is grim. This is watching this feels weird. You know, like we are genuinely in a movie, and you don't realize this. There's a lot of people that don't realize this. We are in a movie. I'm serious. We are in a game, a dystopia. You know, when you play it and you're like, oh, this is quite bad, but you know, I'm okay with it because I'm playing the game and it's not so bad. You know, it's not so bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's real. It's very real. Homeless people. So many homeless people. I'm almost homeless. Many of the newer generation is on its knees. You know, genuinely on its knees. I think I've seen about 20%, 30% of my generation finished. finished. The generation after that, Alpha, is 50-60% finished at the moment. And they're not working yet, but when they start working, if it continues like this, it's finished. I don't even know if it will continue. We don't have to be all doom and gloom, but it's uncomfortable. The reality is quite uncomfortable. I was accepting reality as that it's not so, butterflies and sunshine, and people die, and bad shit happens. There's going to be evil people. This is stuff that we're all used to. I'm used to. I've accepted. And there's going to be injustice no matter what. You don't have to complain. You don't have to whine. There's going to be injustice. There's going to be corruption, manipulation, gaslighting. There's going to be. But this is levels that I've never seen. Levels that I don't know what to say. I've never seen this many people without a future. I've never seen this many people struggling with just a regular life. Before, if you were struggling with regular life, you're probably lazy, you're probably ill, you're probably addicted to something, you're probably in a bad place, maybe you live in a bad place. Now it's like, look around you, it's like 70-80% of the world is in a bad place. The people that are living there is in a bad place. I'm a landlord. I'm speaking this as a landlord. From a young age, I was helping my parents with properties, and I've realized it's impacted even the people that are growing. The landlords, the people with businesses, they're getting destroyed, and I haven't seen this before. I really haven't seen this before. It used to be a risk. Now it's like a high probability that you're going to get destroyed if you are trying to level up, if you're trying to level up in the system, and you're trying to. And none of this matters, man. Honestly, none of this matters. I don't know what to say. Other bad things. People lost their homes. People ran away from their homeland, Ukraine. It's bad, but bad shit gonna happen, man. That's the reality. That's the brutal reality. Do I believe everyone should live? No. Do I believe, people are gonna die? Yeah. Yeah. But I haven't seen innocent people live at this day and age just get massacred. And I'm not talking like somebody got a machine gun and just shot everyone at a bar. I've seen that, and that's like, it happens, loads of times it happens. I just haven't seen a country, shooting down civilians like they're zombies. I haven't seen that. They do a lot of, I don't know. I hope he's well. It feels weird. It feels weird. It feels bizarre. I don't know what to say. I was on the call with him about a month ago, and now I'm just questioning what's happened. And I've seen other people get interviewed, and they are like, I'm wondering where my family relative is. I hope they're okay, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've seen this on TV, and that I felt that way about it. But this feels different. This feels like, yeah, it's personal, but it's also like unnecessary. You know, unnecessary. It's really grim. It's really grim. An entire population is suffering. You know, a massive population is suffering. There's a lot of suffering in this world. There's a lot of people that haven't died that they're wishing that they're dead, and I just haven't seen this. I haven't. I'm visualizing it in my head because there's going to be an uprising in this country as well, similar to what's happening in Iran, probably, with the way that it's going on. Honest to God, this is my belief, and it's happening live, you know, in another country, but it's happening live. You know, people uprising, and there is mass killing. It's making me think uprising should be more strategic, you know, not just saying we fight for our rights, we're together, but it should be like tactical, you know. People should have weapons, people should be, you know, commit as much crime as possible against the governance if it's really bad, you know, against the authority if it's really bad. And not protest so peacefully and be like that, because if you do and they shoot you, then it's going to be a massive loss. Only if we're sure that they're not listening to us, the authorities not listening to people, and they're taking advantage of everyone, and they're not backing down whatsoever, then don't do anything peaceful, I believe. I don't know. That's what I believe. It's tense, you know. The world is tense right now. It's okay. I'm in my own bubble and living my life. Life goes on, but this is a problem that is directly impacting us now, and it will directly impact us later. You know, I think something similar will happen in this country as well, and in neighboring countries. It will happen in Turkey, I think. Because they're already on their hands and knees. The people here, not so much, even though there's a massive uprising. I'm seeing that for the first time I've ever seen. I've never seen like close to 1 million people in London before for a march, protest about England and how it's being run really badly by Labour. So it looks like there's going to be big changes. And but it's not on its hands and knees as Turkey is. Also the world's biggest earthquake, probably, of like maybe the last 500 years or something. The most devastating earthquake. By that I mean not like the largest. It's not going to be the largest magnitude by any counts, but it's probably going to be the most devastating in the world in the last 500 years. And it's going to happen in Istanbul, most likely, probably too. That's what experts are saying. And I'm talking minimum, you know, 800,000 people to 2 million people, 3 million people dead. You know, not even injured, dead. It's insane. It's we're heading towards quite bad things in the next 10 years. So I think people should prepare themselves. I think people should talk more. They should be more honest. They should be making videos where their thoughts are shared, and you try to be a little bit involved, just a little bit, in whatever that you believe in. Could be anything. You could want the UK to be better. You could want France to be better. You know, Spain to be better. Please do it. You don't only have to be young, because I know there's a lot of young advocates and stuff like that. Because life is bad for us youngs, but I want everyone to maybe do just one thing, one thing and two thing, and 1-2 steps is really important in the whole thing. If I can be a drop in a lake, then I'm very happy. That's it. Thanks for listening.